Good morning, welcome to Catex TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Monday, January 5th, 2015. If you want to follow us on Twitter, go to Catex TV. Back on the air finally after what seemed to be an endless 2 weeks of holiday festivities. Salvage experts are assessing how to refloat a huge 360-foot car carrier that deliberately ran itself aground in Britain on Saturday. The ship is a very large ship. It bears going to the internet to see photos of this. It was transiting a body of water called the Solent, which is between the Isle of Wight and mainland Britain. It's an area notoriously fraught with sandbars. In fact, it's such that there's an annual cricket match on the particular sandbar that the ship ended up beached upon, held in the summer at low tide. The 51,000-ton Huff Osaka is listing at about 45 degrees, and there are fears that changes in the tide level might destabilize it further. The crew of about 23 or 24 people has been evacuated safely. It's become a tourist attraction in the area. People are driving down to the beach and taking pictures of it. The sandbar is called the Bramble Bank. It's in Southampton water. The insurer on the ship that is responsible for it is based in Norway. It's called the Gard Group, G-A-R-D. They've confirmed that they have the share of the hull as well as the machinery and even the goods that are being transported, which currently are thought to be loaded with high-value Bentley cars, as well as top-end German vehicles such as Porsches and Mercedes. There was also another shipping incident in the British area off the coast of Scotland. A Cypriot-based tanker, it was a cargo ship, a cement carrying ship called the Semfjord, C-E-M-F-J-O-R-D, apparently capsized and sank in a very bad weather situation with mountainous waves off the coast of Caithness in Scotland on Saturday. It's feared that all 8 people aboard, the crew members, were lost and went down with the ship. There was an intensive search operation that included dropping of rescue parties on abandoned islands near the site of the ship sinking in the hopes that perhaps some crew member had made it to an island, but to no avail. So they're going to have to wait and see when they can finally pull the ship up. It's apparently capsized. The hull of the ship is viewable. Divers will have to get in when the weather clears. Also, Greek authorities are saying that an unidentified warplane has bombed a Greek-owned tanker in the eastern Libyan port of Darna, killing 2 crew members. The name of the ship was the Araevo, R-A-E-V-O. It was Liberian flagged. The crew was number 26. It had 21 Filipinos, 3 Greeks, and 2 Romanians. The vessel had about 12,500 metric tons of fuel on board, and damage is still being assessed. On December 31st, news came that Beach & Associates, the Toronto-based reinsurance brokerage, has purchased Brown & Brown's reinsurance broking arm, Axiom Re. Beach recently took on a majority investment from Aquilene, which is run by Jeff Greenberg. Axiom is going to significantly expand Beach's North American presence. Brown & Brown is the 6th largest U.S. insurance broker, and it advertises Axiom Re as being the 7th biggest reinsurance broker based in the United States. The Australian insurance giant Insurance Australia Group has expanded its reinsurance purchase significantly. They've increased it by about 1.25 billion Australian dollars on January 1st, taking advantage of low pricing and favorable terms. Its broker, Willis, cites declines of 7.5% to 12.5% in the cost of reinsurance for Australian loss-free catastrophe business. So it was a good deal for IAG. Meanwhile, in Australia, crews in southern Australia are racing for a 4th day to take control of a major brush fire in the southern part of the country before hot winds raise up. So far, 22 people have been injured in a fire so bad that the Insurance Council of Australia has already declared it a catastrophe. South Australian police confirmed 13 homes have been destroyed, but expect that number to rise. There is the expectation that temperatures in the area could reach 100 degrees Fahrenheit by Wednesday, but there's also a possibility that there might be some rain in the later part of the week that could significantly help things. Meanwhile, in the United States, by this time tomorrow, 70% of the continental U.S. is expected to be under a freeze warning. Pilots at American Airlines have agreed to put up for a vote a 5-year contract proposal that would boost their pay by about 26%. The American Airlines Group is based in Fort Worth, Texas, is pushing to close all of its agreements with its labor unions as part of a 14-month operation to combine its operations with its merger partner, U.S. Airways. The company says that the deal would mean American Airlines pilots would be paid 7% more on average than rival Delta Airlines pilots. That's the news for today. The reinsurance business is back in operation after the 2-week break. Stories are breaking regularly, so if we have anything that comes of interest, we'll be back to you. If not, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.